Episode 100. This is a special show. Lunchtime live coming at you guys. This was a series destined to take over in 2025. The weekday live stream Q&As bringing the thunder once again for the 100th time. We're almost at 1,000. I hope you guys are well. I'm jumping up and down with excitement here for this 100th episode. We have Fighter coming on the show. I'm actually going to send him over the link right now. I have a fitness check-in to do. I haven't done a fitness check-in for you guys in a minute. I have a very exciting, updated 100th episode fitness check-in. We had a fight cancellation on this week's card, which, unfortunately, my Lock City parlay was Gustafsson. Trevin Giles pulls out. I need a new Lock City parlay. Let me send it to my boy. Boom, boom. Here he is. There we go. All right. No, this isn't my first MMA fighter interview. It's actually the Lunchtime Live second fighter guest coming on. Dog Lock City. Filho's your dog of the week. You're a savage. What's up, everybody? Chat's going like wildfire right now. I'm just getting warmed up over here. I don't think that Barber cutting her hair would have made a difference. Macy needs to hire AJ as a personal trainer. Listen, I'm a knowledgeable trainer, all right? When it comes to the dieting lifestyle, I have fully committed. And you guys will see during the updated fitness check-in. Congrats on the 100th episode, AJ. Keep grinding. Thank you, Yada Lock. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you loads, man. Big W. This card is terrible. I don't think this card is terrible. I think it just lacks name value. It lacks name value, so the perceived value of the card is obviously lower without like the high caliber talent throughout. But I think it still overall has good, potentially fun fights. Barber missing weight, dog. I'll spoil it right now. I'm replacing my Lock City parlay. It was going to be Gustafsson, and it was going to be the over in the Gamrot fight. Give me main event. Give me Blanchfield. Now, I got a special guest up in here for episode 100. Some of you guys know who it is. Some of you guys will be surprised. Let me bring him in. UFC flyweight savage, the motherfucking man. We got Cody Durden in the chat. What's up, dog?
Yo, what up, man?
Let's go, baby. Look at this guy, man. It's good to meet you face to face, dude. I realized you followed me on Instagram years back. I think we talked back in like 2023, 2022 when I first started up. So it's cool to finally do the collab.
Yeah, and I followed you on YouTube, and I got on YouTube one day, and I saw you, chatting it up, and I was like, let me see what's going on, and I slipped in there, and y'all were like, man, I don't know if it's the real Cody Durden. Yeah, it was me, man.
Let's go. I didn't know, because this fucking people, bro, that be playing characters. You got fake Trevin Giles coming in chat and shit like that. So I'm always like hesitant to believe it. But you sent me the DM, and I'm like, all right, Cody, I appreciate it, man. How you been, dude? How's everything going?
Man, fucking living life, I'm ready to fight though. I'm super focused, and I've been down here at Coconut Creek for 2 months, and it's been nothing but eat, sleep, train, repeat, 6 days a week. I rest on Sunday, but the work's been put in, man. I got a few more sessions left, and then I'll start dialing it back. I think Tuesday will be my last hard day. But yeah, man, fighting at home in Atlanta. Let's go. I can't wait. And I'm bringing the violence, man. I'm bringing the killer be killed mentality. My last few fights have been bangers, and even with me getting my ass beat the last fight, it was still a good fight. So who gives a fuck about that one? Let's get the next one. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck it, bro. You got the right mentality. I mean, listen, with a Cody Durden fight, we know you're always a dog fighter. You're going to scrap. You deliver a lot of entertainment. I like your style. I fucking seen the whole run. I remember the flick fight way back when, and then you look at you now. You've done good work in the UFC, and I feel like the rate of improvements there, bro. You ran into a big shot from Bruno, but you were fucking winning that fight beforehand, bro. So like,
Yeah.
there's positive sides of I feel like most of your matchups. And now this is an interesting question I got for you. This Ochoa kid, are you tape studying him? You watching some regional scene shit from Brazil? How's that going down? Because I know he hasn't had too many high level matches, on paper, but he fought Kavanaugh recently. What do you think about this matchup here?
Yeah, man. I mean, I've been tape studying this guy for 2 months. I actually watch his fights before I go and spar myself, just to get the little bit of adrenaline pumping. I want to hurt this motherfucker. I'm gonna get in there, and it's gonna be a good fight, man. But I got him broke down. Southpaw, explosive, a lot of knees, a lot of kicks, and yeah, man, it's gonna be a good one.
Let's
I'm
go, bro.
excited. I can't
Let's
I
go. We
can't
got a
say
donor
too
up here
much.
too.
I can't give
No,
you my
no, keep it
game
on.
plan now.
Keep it on the low. We'll keep
I
it
gotta
chill.
keep it on the
Listen.
low.
Yeah, we'll keep it on the low. Shout out my boy Brendo Carlison. He's dropping a 198. It says W Cody Durden J. So my
Let's
name's
fucking go.
AJ, right? So any name, any word is gonna be something J in front of it. They called me Baby J up in here. When I
Yeah.
was chubbier, bro, I was Chubby J, but I've been losing weight, bro. I've been dialed
Hey,
in,
that's
man.
what's up. That's what's
I'm
up.
trying, bro. I'm trying,
Where are you
man.
from?
So I am originally from Massachusetts, but I live in Florida, dog. I'm a Tampa guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man. The South Florida. I'm from Georgia, and the
Yeah.
fucking weather there. We had the highest pollen count ever. And so, coming from Georgia and all the pollen, you walk outside and everything's freaking yellow. And then coming to Georgia, man, I just love the weather down here. And even though it's raining, it's not like raining all day, every day, like back home
Mm.
in Georgia. And so I love it, man.
Yeah, you're listen, bro. You're a Florida man now. You
Yeah.
got the Florida man vibes, Cody Durden.
Yeah. I
Let's go,
mean,
dog.
yeah, but Georgia's my home, and I miss my kids, I miss my
Yeah.
family dearly. And it's so much more special to be able to fight in the UFC in front of my kids for the first time. And they used to go to my fights when they were 6 5 6 years old, and I was fighting on the regional scene. But they've never they were able to go to one UFC event. That was the Jake Hadley fight.
Oh shit.
And so this is the second one they're going to be able to attend. So man, I'm so grateful, so blessed. I'm prepped, I'm focused, I'm blessed, and I'm chosen.
Let's
Uh,
go.
God's got a plan for me. No weapon
Amen.
formed against me shall prosper.
Let's go.
God's got his hand on me. Let's go.
Let's go, man.
Can't
Listen, you're a
wait.
faith-based man, bro. Amen to that. I have to ask you a personal question, man. I've wondered this. Obviously, I wonder about a lot of fights, but what was like the turning point moment in your life when you're like, yo, I want to fight for a living? Like what built that? Was it always there? You were just a kid that liked to scrap, or like something happened? Like what made you a fighter?
Man, that's a good question. So I was with my child's mother. She was the high school sweetheart, and we were together 4 years. And then I had my son, and when I was 2 years old, like we ended up breaking up, and I was just pissed off at the world. And my buddy invited me to the gym. He was like, yo, we got a weightlifting gym, we got some mats, I got a fight coming up, and I know you're really good at wrestling. Why don't you come up here and start training with me? And I started training with him. But then, like, I heard this quote on the radio. Uh it, it was something like, the best revenge is success. And I kept telling myself that. And then I ended up meeting my wife now. We've been together for 11 years. I met her in 2014, and it kind of like transitioned from like, I'll show that bitch to like, hey, you know, like do it for your family, be successful. So I worked full time, bro. Like, I was
Shit.
never one of those guys asking for handouts, man. I worked full time, 6 days a week, 8 to 12 hours a day. And then I was fighting on the side. And there were times where I fought and I didn't even train because I was working 12 hours a day, six days a week, Monday through Saturday. And there was times where I didn't even train and I was still taking fights and I was still winning. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a step back. I ended up quitting my job at the factory. We made boxes. It was a corrugated supply company. That was the name of it. And I took a huge pay cut. I think I was making like $25 an hour, and I was bringing in the fat boy checks because, you know, anything over 40 hours is time and a half. So uh, I was doing good. I bought a house, but then I realized, you know, I was 4-2 as a pro. I'm 25 years old, and I'm like, man, do I want to do this the rest of my life? Like, do I want to work in a box plant the rest of my life? And I just made the decision. My dad was like, hey, come work in construction with me. We'll put you on 4 10s, which means Monday through Thursday, 10
Mm,
hours a day. And then you can leave early if you get your work done. I was like, shit, bet. So I took a huge pay cut. I went from like $25 to down to $18 an hour. And it was like 40 hours. So I wasn't making like a lot of money, but I was able to train more, you know, that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you know, having those days off and being able to train and even train in the evenings on during the week. And then that's when I got on the 7 fight win streak, 7 finishes in a row, 11-2. And I got the call to go to the UFC. And bro, I got it
that's
right
sick.
here. Right
Yeah,
here, I got the lion with the clock.
that's
Right
sick. I
there,
never noticed that tat.
10:35. That's when I got the call and my dreams came true and I made it to
Oh,
the
fuck.
UFC, bro. So I got that shit
That's sick.
tatted on me. So if you really want something in this world, bro, and you gotta sat, you're gonna be tired, bro, or you don't want to do it. Go to fucking Dunkin' Donuts and get you a shot of espresso and
Mm,
fucking get this shit done. You know, drink your energy drink, do whatever it takes, because that's what I had to do. Bro, I'd get off work at fucking 5 o'clock, feet killing me from being on the concrete all day. And I would go straight to Dunkin' Donuts and get a shot of espresso. And then I would go and I would told myself every day I need 2 practices, no matter what. So I'd get home at like 9 o'clock at night, 9:30. My wife would have dinner in the stove waiting on me. And then I would wake up at 5:30 in the morning and do it all over again. I did that shit for 9 years, bro, because I didn't start MMA till I was 21,
shit.
and it fucking paid off.
Fuck yeah. That's a savage story, bro. That's like the grassroots origin story of Cody Durden, man.
Yeah,
Holy
yeah.
shit.
I
Have
wasn't
you told
handing
that story before?
dude. Yeah, I've told that story. You know, 100 times, man. I mean,
Mm,
I really didn't have shit handed to me, bro. I grew up in the trailer park. My parents didn't have money. Like, I didn't come from my first car was like $800 from an auction. You know, it was
shit.
it was a beater with 250,000 miles on it,
Holy
Mitsubishi
shit.
Lancer. You know, uh, and it was funny too because I went to this preppy school and I pull up in my little beater, you know, and I was the small guy and they're all laughing at me, you know, because their
Oh
parents had
shit.
money. I was like, "Fuck y'all, motherfuckers! I'm gonna show y'all
Fuck
one
yeah.
day." And
That's
now
it.
I'm living my best life, bro.
That's
Every day.
fucking fantastic,
Five
bro.
5 years I've been in the UFC, going on my 13th UFC fight, and I've been
Shit.
fucking grinding, but I'm still sacrificing, you know, two
Mm,
two 2 months away from my family. I missed Easter, I missed Mother's Day, I missed Memorial Day, just down here grinding away from my beautiful wife. Have you seen my wife, bro? She's fucking smoking hot.
I love that.
So,
Let's fucking go,
so I was
bro.
like,
I
God
love it.
damn.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Listen, man, that's pretty badass. It's definitely a lot of truth, though. The full sacrifice for what you want to go for. I feel like it's funny, right? Because you got to the UFC about the same time I started doing this channel. And, it's definitely, you got to commit for life. Obviously, I'm not a UFC fighter, right? But there's comparisons in what you said about you have to have the self belief. You have to be willing to work hard at shit. Like, I don't know, when you're doing anything outside the box, right? If you're not just working like a normal job, it's like you have to give your soul to it, man. It has to be number one. And obviously, the fighting side brings the more physical risk than me sitting here and talking my shit. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, I get the mentality, right? Of wanting something so bad. That's all you can think about. Like, When I cover the game, it's like, bro, this is what I want to do. I want to bring the best commentary. I want to bring the best analysis. If a fighter comes on this show, I want them to be like, damn, bro, like I'm not just here doing a basic ass interview. I want it to be a good time, like a podcast style convo. I looked up to Rogan when I was younger, so I feel like I try and match that vibe in some essence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely, bro. I remember one time I had an amateur fight, and it was
Mhm.
like I was going pro next, and I didn't like my opponent, and he was scary, he was tough, and I was like, man, I'm gonna beat this motherfucker. And it was my wife's birthday, and my wife was like, hey, we're having the birthday celebration tonight, and I just looked at her. I told her, I said, well, I won't be there, and she's like, what do
Mhm.
you mean? She said, you can't miss one day of practice. I was like, no, I'm not missing a day of practice. And I fucking missed her birthday party. My family's there celebrating. They're at the Mexican restaurant, and I'm fucking at practice. And then that's just some of the things that I've missed. I do regret that one. It always stands out in my mind.
Mm.
But I went on to beat that motherfucker's ass. You know what I mean? And then I went pro. So it's just like, man, you really gotta sacrifice everything. You got to sacrifice everything, and sometimes people are going to be lost along the way, and they're not going to get you, you know
Mhm.
because you're obsessed. But that's the way it has to be, bro. There's people living in these dorm rooms right now that, like Pantoja, for instance. He was in Brazil. He left his family for 9 months and came and lived here at the gym, and look where he's at now, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
he fucking
he
made it.
moved his family over here. He's got a nice big house, huge pool. It's like, he talked about it with me, about the sacrifice and what you need to do, and which led me to sacrificing more, because there's always more that can be sacrificed.
Mm. It must be
So
done to
yeah.
chase this dream, bro. Real quick, got to bring up some people dropping love in the chat. Mace, thank you for 3 months of membership. Durden's next fight is on my birthday. I've got faith you'll lock it down. Much love, brother. Hey, some love from some of the community to you, bro. Hernanoff, thank you for 199. Cody, you straight up bitched Hadley. Glad I bet you. Hey, fuck yeah, bro. They got faith in you on the channel, bro. And then
Yeah,
Trev
yeah, for
Bot,
sure.
thank you for 199. Bro went from making boxes to boxing. Thank you, Trebot, for 199. Yeah, you did some pro boxing too.
Yeah,
What was
yeah.
that
I'm
experience like?
I'm 4-0 in boxing, because I
Damn,
got
son.
I got to a level where I couldn't nobody would fight me in MMA. So I was like, fuck it, like I'm gonna go box. So I took my boxing debut on 2-day notice. Me and my wife jumped in the car, went to Louisiana. I had to fight the Golden Gloves champion.
Oh
And I
shit.
got there, and man, I didn't know anybody. And I'm at weigh-ins, and I square up with them. I was like, you think I drove eight hours to come here to fucking lose? You're out of your fucking mind. I'm gonna
Oh
beat your
shit.
ass tomorrow. And the whole fucking, like, weigh-in area went crazy. And my wife's like, we gotta go. We're about to get jumped. We gotta go. I was like, ain't nothing gonna happen, because I guess they never saw some shit like that to that guy.
Yeah.
And man, the whole crowd was against me, and I went out there and pitched a shutout against them.
Shit, son. That's kind of a crazy thing too, right? Some guys who come from a traditional boxing background. I did some boxing when I was young. I fought in boxing amateur. And a lot of guys, though, that haven't ever done another martial art, just box, they get thrown off by the different rhythm that MMA fighters bring. I remember there was a guy at my dad's gym when I was younger, amateur boxer, like you said, like a Golden Gloves amateur. Kid was talented when he was younger. He's taken a layoff. He's come back. He's fighting this amateur MMA fighter. His name was Victor De Rocha. I'll never forget this guy. He's Brazilian and not technical, but a fucking dog. Shows up shredded, jacked. Honestly, bro, one of the best boxing matches I've ever seen in person. These two both went to war, but De Rocha, the fucking MMA fighter, he ends up breaking the boxer. Yeah, this kid had more technical ability, but it's a fight at the end of the day. Even, yeah, you can't use all your skills if you're an MMA fighter, but you still gotta bite down on that mouthpiece and scrap for sure. And it was a 4th round TKO. Pretty crazy shit, man.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I came out there. I was switching stances on them. I was kind of
Yeah,
like bouncing like a karate style, and then
that's
I
sick.
would I would switch, to my Tyson style. So I gave him a bunch of different looks, and it kind of froze him. He kind of was like, didn't know where to go. You know what I mean? So I think it definitely played off in my favor. Even when we got stuck in the exchanges, like the clinch, I would frame underneath his throat and drive him into the ropes, and then I would like just throw a short
Oh shit.
uppercut. You know what I mean? And so yeah, the crowd was, man, they were so loud at the beginning of the fight, and then at the end of the fight, they just knew their fighter lost, and it was just all crickets. And I was just like, yeah. And then I went to the casino, like this boat casino in Louisiana, and won a shit ton of money in blackjack. So it was a good night, man. It was just me and my wife, bro.
I say, listen, she seems like a real one. She
Yeah,
seems
yeah,
like she's got your back, man. I feel like, you find small percentages of women that really about that. I feel like that with my girlfriend, always supported the YouTube grind, fucking me streaming all day on our anniversary. She's like, listen, you go do your thing. You get that shit. And
yeah.
nah, that's sick. That's what it's about. Now, real quick, I gotta ask, you a Zin man? You ripping those Zin skis, dog? Oh my guy.
Absolutely.
I knew it. I could tell he's a Zin man. I like that you're a spearmint guy too, bro. Let's go.
Yeah.
Bro, I feel like I'm hooked.
Did you hear about do you know the story about the Matt Schnell fight?
Tell me more. I don't know this
So
storyline.
like the Matt Schnell fight, it was Labor Day on Sunday. Me and my wife went out to the bar. Dude, I had like 4 Jack and Cokes and like 2 shots of Jack Daniels. I was hammered, right? So Monday was the holiday. So I just laid in bed all day with a hangover. So Tuesday I went and sparred. And I had, good sparring, whatever. And then I got home and I saw Matt Schnell's opponent pulled out. So I got on Twitter and I was like, family, friends, or teammates, I'm here to fight. It doesn't matter. Let's fight, And then my phone rang. Abdelaziz, like, yo, uh, did you say something? I was like, yeah. Well, I said, Matt Schnell's opponent pulled out. He was like, oh, well, they want the fight. I was like, all right, cool. Let's push it back a few weeks. And then he was like, nah, bro, they wanted this weekend. And I was like, I looked at my wife. She was like, you put your foot in your mouth now. And she was like, you got to take it. I was like, all right, fuck it. We'll be there. So me and her just hopped on a plane Tuesday night, like hours later,
Holy
and
shit.
went and fall.
That's sick,
Yeah.
man.
So,
You getting phone calls. I know, man.
yeah.
You're a popular guy, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what's
You see
crazy?
that?
Listen, I had you locked in that fight too. I believed in you, even short notice. I said you were gonna break Chanel, and you did. You fucking put a great performance together, man. I know you say you don't got too much time, so whenever you gotta go, don't worry about it. Don't stress at all, my man. I want to
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
this.
It was
I'm
just,
excited as
it,
fuck.
it was just cool having, corner, you know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
being there for me and shit like that. So it was funny, man. I didn't even have a corner man really that fight, and so Carl Williams, he's a UFC heavyweight. We went to high school together.
Big boy.
And yeah, he ended up making it to the UFC. Funny story about him, man. We were on the same wrestling team in high school. He hits me up when he's 28 years old, like, hey bro, I want to come wrestle with you. I was like, all right, come to the gym. Well, I didn't tell him it was a fight practice. So he came to the gym and he was like, I thought we were wrestling, it's a sparring day and these motherfuckers are trying to beat me up. I was like, well, you said you wanted to try it out. And bro, four years later, he made it to the UFC just off that practice. You know what I mean? Worked hard, loved it. And then, he was 3-1 in the UFC and then he got cut.
I don't get why they let him go. I remember when they cut him. Surprising to
Yes.
me. They be cutting heavyweights like left and right. I don't know, man. I ain't trying to get you in trouble, man. I'm very opinionated when it comes to the heavyweight division.
Yeah.
I think it's weird to me how certain like Rosenstruik they let go. I'm like, dog, what are you releasing Rosenstruik? I'm
Yeah.
hoping for like a penultimate shift with heavyweight, but I think it starts with getting this Jones Aspinall fight booked and just paying Jones what he wants and like let's promote the fuck out of it and let's build the heavyweight division again. Cause it's like weird, man. Like heavyweight's kind of like for like on fucking standby for the past 3 years. Like, yeah, Stipe and John's a cool fight. If you're an OG, you love to see, you know, Stipe the legend throw down, but Stipe was fucking past it by a long shot, man. He looked like a corpse compared to what he once was, man.
Man, you know, the John Jones, he needs to fight or he needs to give his belt up, man, because Aspinall, I saw he's got a fight book now, you know, which is cool, but
Who, Aspinall?
Tom Aspinall, isn't he fighting Cyril Gahn, or was that fake?
I think that was a fake news thing on Twitter.
Yeah.
They were posting. It happens to me once in a while. I say, no fucking way. You see it. It's like, you think it's Helwani, but it's a guy with the E at the end of the name. I'm like, motherfucker, man. Trolls like crazy on there.
Yeah, but man, that's a fucked up situation, man. I mean,
Yeah.
At the same time, like, dude, if you got millions, you know, you're the GOAT, like, retire, you know? Like, obviously there's something you don't like about Aspinall, because if you were real confident you could beat him, like, let's go, you know what I mean? But that one's a sticky situation, you know? But that's why we're grateful for people like Volkanovski, you know, grateful for these champions that still fight, like Marab, you know? Like, you can't take that shit for granted, because you could have champions, like, imagine you're the champion. Like, you don't want to fight in 3 months. You just worked your whole life to be the champion. Like, you would want to enjoy it.
Yeah, I think we lost audio for a second, man. I thought maybe I was blacking out, dog. I was like, shit, am I losing my mind, bro? I thought I was having like tinnitus or something. I'm about to fucking drop.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a sticky situation. You know, I got mixed feelings about it.
Nah, it's valid, bro. I real quick got to shout out my boy. He's calling for this. What's it like? This is directly to you, Cody. What's it like to fight in your hometown, and what's that anticipation like?
Man, it's everything I dreamed of. You know, I attended my first fight in 2017, the UFC, or it might have been 18, and I think it was Tyrone Woodley versus Robbie Lawler. And I just told myself, I was like, man, I have to fight in the UFC. I have to fight here one day. Like, I have to fight in this arena. And then for it to just come full circle, you know, not only make it to the UFC, but continue to win and stay in the UFC's even harder. So love it, man. Like, I'm so excited, but the job's not done. You know, I got to get in there and put on a great performance and shut this kid out.
I like it. I think you're live to do it. And they got you at plus money. Did you know that? I saw right now you plus 145, bro.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's going up.
Are we going savage mode USA in this hole? We're going savage mode, underdog savagery.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Suck it. Fuck you's coming.
Let's fucking go, man. And Brendo, thank you for 199. I don't know about these nicknames for you, Dirty. I don't know if the grind. I don't know, man. The grind of the espresso. That's what he wants to call you, man. What do you think? We changing nickname. We going for something different?
Nah.
He goes from custom made to espresso. I'd be like, Cody, what the fuck is going on with you? I'll probably be worried about you a little bit. I might have to make a call to you myself. Say, dog, you okay? Oh shit. Yeah. Thank you, Brendo. Dog, I'm excited for you, man. Listen. I appreciate you joining the show, bro. So this is my 100th episode of this live series. I've been on YouTube a long time, but I started doing this fucking savage show this year every single day of the week, locking the fuck in. And I really appreciate you, bro, for on short notice. I texted you yesterday. I'm sorry it took a little while to hit you back. I really appreciate you stopping by, dog. Absolutely savage.
It's all good.
Hey, wait, before you go, though, I got something for you, too. But you give it to me first. I need you to rate my shadow box. I was
going to show you. This is the dorms at ATT.
Oh shit, this is sick. Bro, it's like a little hotel room, man.
Yeah, and then out here you got all the other fighters. Like, I've been staying with Gamrot.
No shit.
Umatev.
Damn, son.
So it's
actually a really nice spot though. Like, they got you, like, at least it's clean. It looks like they got good, comfortable stuff. That's sick, dude. Bro, hey, let me ask you, Cody Durden, if I drive down to ATT, can you give me a tour?
I may be able to get you in. You know, they're
no pressure, bro. I know this strict.
Yeah. But I could probably get you in and give you a tour. You just have to catch me when I'm down here.
Yeah, maybe next camp, something like early, just so I'm not, because I ain't trying to interrupt you when you leading up to the fight and shit like that when you got time.
It's all good.
Let's go. Listen, I need a shadow box, dog. You got to give me the review of the hands. Can you do it for me? Let's see what I got. I'm gonna bring the thunder. I'm gonna bring the thunder for you, Cody Durden. All right.
Let's go. Let's see it. Let's see.
Let's see what I got, bro. Let's see what I got.
There you go.
Woo.
You gotta straighten those arms out.
Straighten them a little bit more.
Yeah, right, straighten them arms out.
Bro, my back is getting too wide. I'm doing too many lat pull downs, bro. I'm getting that fucking invisible lat syndrome and shit.
Too many push-ups. Oh shit.
Listen, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, I think I could be 1-0 amateur, bro. That's it.
Let's go, baby.
Hey, let's go, Cody Durden.
All right, what you got? Is that what you have for me?
I just wanted a shadow box, man. I wanted a review, man. I gotta tighten up the fucking bro. I be chicken winging. It's a bad habit. I watch too much Kimbo.
You looking pretty swole. You work out?
Yeah, God. I was fat for a bit, bro. So what happened was I went on a savage bulk this year. I got up to 205 and I'm 5'9", so not like too tall. So I was fucking hefty. And for the past 3.5 months, I've been losing like a pound a week. I'm down 17 pounds, bro. I do like a fitness check-in to motivate people to stay in shape and, not let themselves go like I did a bit. And I got a weigh-in I'm doing today. I got a new record low for this year, so I'm hype as fuck.
Nice.
Let's go.
All right, bro. Take care. I appreciate it, man.
Of course. Thank you, bro. Cody Durden, Big W.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming through.
See ya.
See ya. Hey, let's go. We had Cody Durden saying I was jacked, bro. Call that a fucking successful stream, huh? That was sick. That was sick, guys. W stream, man. Plus money's crazy. Definitely a dog lock. Bro, Durden's in that fight. I'm excited to break that one down. Thank you, Tryson Harrell, for 199. I do got those Nick Diaz left hooks, man. Yeah, W Cody. W stream. How sick was that? How sick was that? Hands down, AJ's best interview. Thanks, dog. Listen, you know what it is? My interview style is we're not doing an interview, bro. I'm just chilling with you. That tour was savage. That tour was savage, bro. That tour was savage. Yeah, I was like, nah, I was Casey. I didn't let him leave yet. I had the shadow box. I just loaded up the stream and I got AJ and Cody shadow boxing. Legendary. The Medeiros one and the Cody favorite interviews. Fuck yeah, I got more, bro. I got more. I'm gonna be doing interviews every once in a while. My mindset on fighter interviews, I want to do it with fighters that really want to come on. Like Cody was in the chat. He's like, yeah, bro, I'll come through. And you can see he got a great attitude and he's a lot of fun to chat with, man. Thank you, Jersey Girl. Fabulous gangs. Thank you. Markel Medeiros came on the channel and he was like, bro, like, yeah, good reaction, good pick, stuff like that. When I do a fighter interview for me, I want it to be somebody that wants to be here because I don't want to put anybody in a position where like, oh, I'll just do it for this guy. I don't, he kind of got a following. I'll answer his questions. Like I want excitement. You don't want to feel like you're bothering the fighter get an interview. Exactly, bro. Yeah, Makayev joined the chat, but bro, I could not get the man to come on live. Very disappointing. Would have been sick if we would have had a Makayev interview. But wasn't meant to be, man. I'm happy with the guys I got, though. Durden, Medeiros, and whoever's next. Maybe Taco Padilla I'm in talks with again. I'll reach out to him. I was open to having him on today, but ended up getting Cody on. How do I get the interview set up? Do you have to pay? No, bro. Actually, Cody Durden and Markel Medeiros both were on my channel, and then I invited them to come on. No, I didn't have to pay anybody to come on. They did it just because they liked the vibe that I had on one of my videos and live streams, which I thought is really cool. Like, that's the best way. Like, they were excited to join, and, you know, they like the energy. That's what it has to be. That's for me when I do interviews and stuff like that. I don't even call it like an interview. It's really when we're doing a podcast chat, it has to be a vibe. Like, yo, man, this guy's cool. Okay, let's bring him in. Now, I will say, guys, I feel like I should just show you guys my fitness check-in right now. I have the clips, and I'm going to bring them up. And this is going to be a special fitness check-in. This is episode 100 of the Lunchtime Live. I'd like to see more likes up in here. What are we at? We're at 48 likes, guys. We need to break 50 likes already. Come on, man. We had Cody motherfucking Durden on the show for 30 minutes. That's pretty savage. You get in-depth action. He's telling you his whole lifestyle, bro. You hearing everything. Cody Durden was a sincere savage, man. I appreciated the fuck out of him. But now it's time for me to shine. So I need to show you guys my official weigh-in, and then I need to show you guys my official physique update. Are you guys ready for it? Let's go. Fitness check-in, the comeback. Let's find out what I weigh. 188.0. Holy shit. W weigh-in. That is a W weigh-in. That's a W weigh-in. I was 188.0. And let's do this physique review. We have the 100th episode of the Lunchtime Live and a special fitness check-in where you guys can see we've made some massive changes. This is actually kind of crazy. I was 188 pounds today. The first fitness check-in I did back in February, I was 205 pounds, not feeling very good. You know, I was feeling like a chubba. Now, locked into the gym. I mean, I was locked in all the time, but I was eating like a fat ass. And the training's good. The strength is still really good. On top of that, the slow and steady weight loss has delivered some magical results. At the end of the day, it's not magic. It's a long road to the top, but some visible abdominals coming in, very much so. Major difference from what we saw back in February to now. So episode 100, we got a special one, chat. AJ actually starting to make some quality progress. And the muscle size has all stayed. This is the thing. Like, I haven't had the fastest weight loss. I've lost 17 pounds since February. But it has been slow, steady, with strength maintenance on my lifts. With still intensity in the gym. I haven't killed myself with like, burning too much calories per week, enough so where like I'm losing 3-4 pounds. But 1 pound, sometimes half a pound, sometimes no pound, sometimes 2 pounds. It's delivered this so far. 188 pound J. You guys know though, since RIP, I mean, we're talking about 185, 180. That's when I think the real magic is gonna come. But I'm definitely proud of where I'm at, guys. Happy 100 episodes of the Lunchtime Live and a proper fitness check-in to show you where I'm at. And yeah, I'm pretty excited for more. I'm excited for more, chat. I'll see you back in the live stream. All right, one last glance. Look at that. Oh shit. Damn, I'm proud. Shit, I'm proud of myself. Damn. Boom. Fitness check-in update. 188, Jay. Feeling like $1 million, Jay. Feeling healthy, Jay. Feeling locked the fuck in, Jay. You know? I feel blessed. Feeling blessed, bro. I'm feeling blessed, bro. Sammy Salsa is crazy, bro. Should I time him out for the rest of the stream? All he does is just fucking say crazy shit. AJ watched that movie 300 too many times. Fuck yeah. Looks great. Thank you, man. I've been working hard. Seriously, congrats. Thank you, man. Jacked and stacked. Thanks, Rod. I've been putting in the fucking work, man. Sammy's a hating ass bitch. Where's the mouse? Listen, if he's really been that negative, I'll put him at least in a 5-minute timeout. Sammy, be a little nicer to people in chat. And don't disrespect Cody Durden, dog. Don't disrespect the man that can put you in a pretzel, dog. Looking good, big dog. Thank you, man. Yeah, Macy Barber botched her way in. Trevin Giles pulled out. So we have a new lock. Because I was going Lock City Parlay this week. And I'll go with Blanchfield. Blanchfield in the over in the Gamrot fight. I think that becomes the new Lock City. Only option. You made my Barber pick feel really wrong. You guys had great points. Good to rely on you guys to fraud check my thoughts as usual. Hey, groundskeeper, that's funny. Looking good, brother. Love your predictions. Thanks, C. Tardif, my guy. Looking good. Thanks, dog. I feel good. I feel, healthy and ready to go. I do. I want to get Welder on the show. Malcolm Wellmaker, the welder. I had to take your job, Bren, though, man. what went down with Barber? She missed weight by 0.5 pound. I just think that Blanchfield's too much of a savage. I feel like Blanchfield's too much of a dog. Juice, man, you're on my list, bro, of potential mods. Don't worry. Oh, shit. I'm looking like Masvidal. I guess now I have the Masvidal lore. I do. I have Masvidal lore. Boom, 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 boom. Dude, he's right, though. Cody's telling you, bro. He's like, you got to get shit done, drink some caffeine, and call it a day. Right? Year-long layoff, you miss weight for the main event, you're fucked. I heard on one of your lives that someone wanted to use AI to make bets for the card. It said the same shit, picks AI. Yeah, that was weird. You think Blanchfield looked drained? Should be all right. I feel like Goff pulls through. Caffeine's bad for you? I don't know. Yeah, the Gustafsson fight's canceled, which sucks. Because that was the most lit fight on the prelims. That was actually a really cool matchup. I was excited as hell for that fight, but nope. We don't get it. We can't have nice things sometimes. I mean, Trevin Giles took the fight on super short notice. I won't say that I was expecting a pullout, but in the back of my mind, I was like expecting him to not look good. I knew you were joking. You said the new nickname should be Espresso. I was just fucking around. I was doing jokes, dog. Officer Giles down. Officer down. Officer Giles down. He's injured and he's out of the fight. Bro, Macy? Nah, Macy ain't. Hey, Macy ain't beating Aaron Blanchfield. Oh. I got to do a new Lock City parlay. That's it. That's how it goes, huh? Fuck, bro. Gustafsson was such a lock. So annoying. Chiasson and Vieira got moved to 145. What a crazy event. Barber misses weight. So does Nascimento. What the fuck? Cody is cool as hell, dude. Glad he was on the show, and I'm definitely rooting for him in the next fight. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Cody's very cool, man. I really appreciate him chatting it up and fucking sitting here bullshitting with me for 30 minutes. Looking good on my gains. Thanks, Boston, Mass. I've been working hard, bro. Been dialed in for a long while now. Long while. His story was dope. Listen, it's been a special stream. You know what's going to be more special? I'm doing a Ripski when we hit 75 likes. Would I pay for a fighter interview? Nah, because then they don't really want to be there. I don't care to do that then. Like, you know, I don't want anybody to come in, chop it up with me that doesn't want to be here. Like, my invitation is like assuming that you're excited to chop it up. And if it's not that, then I would prefer not to. I don't want anybody to be here by like obligation. I don't need that. I'd rather just sit here and talk to you guys. I looked blown last night. Why do you say that? I look weird? They should be paying me for the airtime. That's funny. Since Giles bitched out, I think we might have to go Blanchfield. The fighter's too big time to talk to AJ. Well, exactly, dude. Exactly, KZ. That's my mindset, bro. That's exactly my mindset. If they're like, no, bro, I'm chilling. You're going to try to get me an interview with Brian Ortega? Listen, if he wants to come on T-City, is more than welcome. You know, he's a fucking legend of this featherweight division. And maybe not of all. I mean, he's very good. He's a legend in some ways. Grok just built you a parlay. Vieira moneyline, Gamrot moneyline, Blanchfield plus 386. I worry about that Vieira side, but live, I seem baked. I'm not even baked at all. I'm not baked one bit. I'm fully sober. Exactly, bro. Gustafsson was going to be so savage. It is what it is, you know? I don't get upset anymore about when things get canceled because I realize it all happens as it should. And I'm not going to panic. I'll just readjust for a new Lock City parlay, and that's it. If you want to go with my favorite underdogs, you want to go Bruno, bam. Wow, AJ, that reveal was impressive. Thanks, MMA Tubby. I'm carrying good muscle tissue. Am I going for 175? I think I'm going for 180. Seeing how I'm looking relatively cut at 188, I feel like 180 is a perfect weight to like be lean, but also not be like, you know, feeling like ass. Is there a fighter you dislike so much that even if they asked you to come on the show, you would decline? Gary asked Guru to come on his show. Is there a fighter I dislike that much? No, I don't really have it. You should clip the fighter interviews from the live stream and drop them as legit videos. Not a bad idea. I could put a clip on Instagram or something. It's just the main thing, the biggest thing is I'm not really looking to flood the algorithm, you know, because I do a lot of fucking content as is. So I prefer not to flood the algo. I was just laughing at a clip from the fucking me shadowboxing. Oh, shit. You lost weight perfect, nice and steady. Thanks, MMA Tubby. That's what it's all about. Slow and steady, bro. Everybody wants to lose 20 pounds in a month, but a lot of times it's hard to sustain. Slow and steady. Allen after missing weights in my head for sure. You chatted up with Trayshawn Gore, met through my pops, really cool guy. Told him all about the stream community. Would like to be on stream. I DM'd you. Yeah, Polo Rods. Trayshawn Gore? Of course, Trayshawn is welcome. Me and my brother were actually Trayshawn Gore fans through Tough. So, yes, Trayshawn Gore, he wants to be in. More than welcome. I would love to have Trayshawn. I got Taco Padilla, who I got to reach out to, and I'll apologize for taking a while. It's just I haven't had the time slots, man. I had the one for Durden this Friday, but it was late notice. Like Durden literally is a savage, bro. I told him literally this time yesterday. He's like, yeah, I'm in tomorrow. Bet. We're making shit happen. We're making shit happen. Yeah, Gore went to war last fight with Tulio, but Tulio's a fucking tactical maestro. Tulio's scary, though. Tulio's scary. Tulio's a scary man. Bump, 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 bump. Yeah, bro. I started the cut, I think, February 3rd. Like first week of February. So it's been a while, dude. It's been almost 4 months now. I had a week off. The reason I say month and a half is, or what's called 3.5 months, I took a week off, went on a vacation, ate like shit for a bit. It's good. It's like you go 10 weeks on, 1 week off, 10 weeks on, 1 week off type shit. You're looking shredded, lean, Jay, but I'm catching up to you. 193 on weigh-in. Good shit, Brendo. You're doing a great job. You're on your way to looking sick. Billy Savage Mode USA in this whole golf. That's what he is, bro. The culmination of absolute savagery. That's what he is. He is a savage. He's a certified G. He's a certified G. You're really impressed, bro. You're 275 and need to drop 100. You can do it, MMA Tubby. It's going to take a while, but perseverance, bro. And I'm right there with you, bro. So I hope you feel a little motivated, man. I was 205. I'm 188. You'll lose weight faster than I did coming from 275. It'll come off. And you'll look yourself in the mirror when you get down to 200 and you're going to say, I fucking feel amazing. I plan on maintaining from like 178 to 192. I don't want to go up to 200 anymore. I don't think it's worth it for me. I don't think health-wise it's worth it. I just don't think it's worth it at all. Boy was 320. He's 275 now, but he caught diabetes in the process. Well, I hope that he keeps losing weight. I don't know if he's going to reverse it, but stay healthier. Lowest weight you maintain in your adult life was 240 range. Listen, bro, 240, you're naturally, I guess, a thicker guy, you know? It is. It's definitely consistent over time. Congrats on your 70-pound weight loss, Luna. That's fantastic. I'm about to do a Ripski in a second. We at 75 yet? Yeah, we just hit 75 likes. Listen, I owe the people a Ripski. I owe the people a rip. I bet you got the tree trunk legs, dog. Fuck yeah. You probably squat 500 pounds. Listen, losing body fat, looking yourself in the mirror and saying, man, I'm optimizing. It feels good. 178 is going to be crazy with abs, dog. MMA Tubby, I'm going to be shredded to the fucking gills. Still weight miss change your prediction? I'm still sticking with my picks, I think. I don't know. Maybe Filho and fucking Nascimento, I might flip. If I'm going to pick flip anything, I'm going to pick flip Nascimento to Filho. That would be my only fight that I'm looking at as a maybe. Your face looking lean as fuck now, bro. I was Chubby Cheeks McGee, MMA Tubby. You started at 221, now you're 193, bro. You're doing great, Brenda. You want to get that 300 look now? You're funny as fuck. 315 squats is your warm-up for fun, bro. You have that natural power lifter strength. It's crazy how much bigger your face was, 20 pounds heavier. It's insane. The facial structural change, like you might think you're ugly, and then you lose fucking 20 pounds, and you're like, oh shit, I look great. Very interesting. Am I packing a bong? No. Bon Ripski, bro, of course. I owe you guys the Bon Ripski, dog. That's CBD Lion. It's a beautiful stream, man. This was a fucking special one. This was a special one, bro. Lunchtime Live, episode 100. Bro, this is awesome. I'm very happy with this stream. As good as it could have gotten, bro, bringing a guest on like this. Yeah, I'm not doing the pen at all anymore. I haven't touched the pen. What's up, Gonzalo? I'm chilling, bro. I definitely feel like, if any of you guys are trying to lose weight, trying to get in better shape, you want tips, bro, I'm always there to help, dog. Like, I got your back. With the motivation here, and just if you need advice, you can always reach out. Try my best to reply, too. The UFC marathon starts now, but really next month. June is all great cards. Looking great, AJ. Inspire myself to join the weight loss journey. Let's go, Captain Point. That's what it's all about, man. I'm looking to inspire, man. The post-op streams are going to be crazy, KZ. I hope this surgery goes really well for you Saturday. If you guys don't know, send well wishes to KZ. He's getting ACL surgery this Saturday. Yeah, just talk to AJ and hear about the weight loss keeps me motivated. Fuck yeah, bro. I'm keeping everybody on point, including myself. The plan was I'm doing this to keep myself accountable, but also for you guys to find accountability and self too. Now, I do got to give you guys a little ripski. I'm going to bring up the ugly gremlin. Gremlin J. Hornbuckle nose J. Hornbuckle nose J. Oh, shit. Hornbuckle nose J. Would you recommend Powerade Zeros or Gatorade Zeros for a substitute on a weight loss journey? I was just told water with lemon. MMA Tubby, let me tell you, bro. I'm going to give you the realest motherfucker in the game's real strategies to lose weight. Don't listen to nobody else. 0-calorie drinks that have flavor will allow you to be more strong on avoiding your cravings for food. Dog, you see me drinking 0 sugar root beer. You've seen me drink that shit, bro. You've seen it. I like 0-calorie sodas. Oh, no, it's unhealthy, aspartame. Bro, the studies have come out, and the aspartame ain't putting you 6 feet under. You understand? Everybody's destined for death at one point, but you ain't getting to get killed earlier because you're drinking some diet soda. The amount that you have to have for it to be toxic to your body is an insane amount. So it's very well researched. Don't fear. There's the propagandists, there's the brainwashed masses that support the sugar agenda and all that shit. Get some 0-calorie Powerade, Gatorade, diet fucking root beer, whatever you want. The biggest thing to avoid is the red 40s if you can. Hey, big 100, AJ, keep doing your thing. Polo Rods, my guy. We'll definitely talk on IG about Trayshawn because I'm very interested in that. That'd be awesome. Thank you for the $2, Polo Rods. I appreciate the fuck out of you, bro. Diet Dr. Pepper is dope. Boom, 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 boom. Everything has chemicals, William Joseph. Don't be brainwashed. There's chemicals in all things you eat. I saw this video about like fucking tomatoes having shit in them that like nobody talks about, but they talk about diet sodas. I'm going to text Cody Durden real quick. I really appreciate him. Cody Durden's the dog, bro. He's a certified savage. Bump, 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 bump. I time you out because people were saying you were giving people too hard of a time. I said, fuck it. I'll put them in timeout for a sec. Spot on, bro. I've competed twice. I don't cut artificials like 2 weeks out just for the extra bloat. Rather die shredded than be fat. Let's go, Bazi. Gustafsson looks like he's got a fucking evil hex on him. Markel Medeiros. Look at this fucking savage, bro. Is this the Markel Medeiros? Is this my boy? If it is, bro, this is good. I saw that you got, I think this is a real Markel, is it? I think it is. I hope it's really you. I think this is the account that we talked with the first time. Well, Markel, I'm assuming it's really you. Dog, thank you for stopping by episode 100. I had Cody Durden on, man. You and him are the only two guests that have been on this show, and I appreciate the fuck of you. I saw you fighting this debuting guy at 316. I'm ready for you to whoop his ass, Markel. I had you against Oki as an underdog, too. I'm ready for you to fucking stand on business with this motherfucker. Diet sodas can be addictive for sure. But Markel's the man, bro. Shout out. I'm gonna bring Markel in again. Of course, he's always invited. He's always invited, bro. Markel's the fucking man. You know what's funny, Markel? We were just talking about people asking, "Oh, bro, with interviews, like, how do you get them?" I say, "Dog, the people that I have on this show, there's dudes that like the energy of the channel and they want to come in because it's not an interview, bro. It's the podcast chat, you know." Polo be crip walking. Polo's a savage, bro. He's built different. I heard staying moving on your feet throughout the day is huge for being lean and keeping weight off. I used to work a manual labor job, and since then I've struggled staying shredded. Yeah, because you're gonna have to add in cardio. You're gonna have to do like some form of cardio if you're not with an active job. If you're working outside and you're picking shit up, you're not gonna need to do cardio like that. But you know what I'm saying? Real recognize, real no need to pay. Make some money next week. I'll finish this guy. Let's go, Markel. Big W, bro. Let's fucking go. I'm excited for you, bro. The savage Markel Medeiros saying what's up in chat, man. I'm fucking hyped for you, dude. 3-0 in the UFC incoming. Fuck yeah. Yeah, that's true. Nothing keeps you in shape like physical labor. Nothing at all. You're not a diet expert, but my advice every would be to only shop from the outer ring of the grocery store. That's interesting. I don't know. What if they got good shit on the inside? Hate fight cancellations. Me too, bro. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks, dude. Thank you for 199 Glass House. I hope you've been good. I'm glad we got a fight companion tomorrow. Ooh, 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 ooh. Used to be like 160, 170 doing construction. Now you're working from home at like 190, 200, bro. It's just less steps per day. If it weren't for your job, you'd be hefty, Trev Bot. Well, it's good you got a job. You'd be sweating heavy. Sweating heavy as fuck. You work in a factory and do a lot of physical labor, but need to get back into eating better and cutting out the soda. I think cutting out the soda will probably be a money move, Akumace. You'll save more calories than you could even imagine. You drink zero sugar Sprite before bed. I don't wake up to use the restroom if this helps anyone. All right, Captain Point. Zero sugar Sprite's nice. Sad Markel pulled out your autistic ass algo. Loved his chance on Oki. Bro, I'm telling you, he was in that fight. He had that fight. Madera's fight canceled, but he's got a fight rebooked already. He's throwing down next week. Zero sugar root beer is a game changer. This tastes, I think it tastes just as good. They have them at Publix, MMA Tubby. Dog, they had a sale. Buy two, get 3 packs free. So this right here, I'm telling you, bro, it's a godsend if you're trying to lose some weight. The root beer has a fantastic flavor. If you like root beer, I think this tastes on point. Like, this is an accurate tasting root beer. I can't imagine full calorie root beer tasting much better. You need to get on it, bro. You need to, bro. It's life-changing. The zero sugar fucking root beer is freaky. Yes. Missed weight. Oh, yes. Let me tell you this, bro. We had 2 weight misses, Barber and Nascimento. You hate root beer? Well, I guess then the diet root beer is not for you. I don't know. How profitable is that for them? I was thinking the same thing. How can you buy 2 and get 3 free? Like, it must be they're making shitloads off the fucking cases. Seltzer root beers from Winco, the bomb. I don't think I've had one. Casey, you haven't had root beer in years. Do you have a limited option of diet soda selections in Nicaragua? Because I know when I went to the Caribbean, there was a lack of diet soda. You like it, but it's not in Nicaragua? Yeah, exactly. That's it. I don't even know MMA Tubby. I don't even keep track. I gotta have anywhere from 3 to 6. Yeah, you'll be fine, bro. Unless you're drinking 20 a day, you're fine. Hey, thank you, Sammy. I appreciate you showing me some love. Good UFC channel. You're a funny guy. Good luck with the interviews. I thought it was funny. He was 1-3 in his last fight. You was shitting on him heavy, Sammy. The people were pissed off. I don't hold grudges, Sammy Salsa. I appreciate you for supporting. You would normally drink Mexican Cokes and have an entire 8-pack? Bro, you could do 8 diet sodas and be better off than that. There's diet sodas, but usually Coke Zero. Yeah, for some reason, man, other parts of the world are not getting the same flavor options as stateside. Ginger ale, no sugar is pretty good. I got a case of it at the house. Jersey Girl's a big fan. Bro, Giles was such a good fight. I'm so disappointed. So disappointed, bro. That fight was going to be awesome. Yeah, the Mexican Coke is goated. You like your black rum with black tea? I've never tried that before. I can't really drink much, bro. I got low tolerance, bro. Yeah, I know you love that zero sugar ginger ale, Jersey. It's a great flavor. I love it too. Bro, imagine how much food you can eat for the same calories as 8 full calorie sodas. That's like 1K, right? Dude, dropping the, yeah, Jersey, you're right. Dropping the lime in the Diet Coke, it's different. Get a little lime juice in there. Life is better. If you go 24 hours without soda, you get withdrawals from caffeine. So then switch to the diet, bro. You'll still get caffeine. You'll still get caffeine, bro. The Trevin Giles fight is off. Yeah, he pulled out. He got injured, bro. Stinks. It stinks, bro. It's just how it goes, unfortunately. Coke Zero or Diet Coke? I'm a Diet Coke fan. I'm not as... I like Coke Zero from the fountain at like Five Guys, but I don't really like anything else besides Diet Coke if it's from bottles, like as far as the colas. Diet Cherry 7-Up is your go-to. That's pretty solid. Giles saw the Lock City parlay and said, fuck that. I'm telling you, bro, he saw the channel. What's your favorite Alani? My favorite is the strawberry, but they don't have it often. I can't really find it much. It's kind of like a rare flavor. It sells out fast, I think. Andreas Gustafsson. Giles ran away from this ass whooping. Let's go, Gustafsson. Thank you for 199, Alex NYC. I appreciate you. Aaron will finish Barber 4 or 5. I could see it. Tired Barber, choked out. Thank you for 199, bro. Yeah, we were about to all make money Saturday, Gustafsson. That was a lock call. I'm disappointed, bro. I lose my Lock City parlay piece, but it is what it is. It's how the game goes. Sometimes, you know, the Lock City parlay doesn't happen. We were blocked from it happening, unfortunately. All good. We'll adapt, adjust, and that's it. Hopefully we see Gus soon. So I want to see some more Gustafsson soon. He's a savage, bro. He's a fun style. He's ruthless, man. He's a ferocious certified savage. Bro, Gustafsson was a great parlay piece. Trevin Giles, he was taking the fight on short notice. I mean, I'll come up with a new Lock City. I was thinking Blanchfield with the over in the Gamrot fight is probably a decent replacement. I don't know what the money's going to look like, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Officer Giles had duty of what? They said he got injured, man. They said he got injured in the lead up. So, like, he got injured today, I guess. Maybe he was hitting pads and he was like, dog, I'm not in shape. Like, this is not a good idea. I don't know. You don't know what goes on behind the closed doors of the UFC. AJ, the combo could be minus 120-ish. I think people will understand. Yeah, they will. Savage Wendigo, you missed the guest. Cody Durden was on the show. He was here at the 5-minute mark. Hey, thank you for $4.99, Alex NYC. Andreas TKO was money in the bank. It was, bro. It was money in the motherfucking bank. Thank you for $4.99, bro. Gustav's is a standout style in an ocean of MMA patty cake. Was looking forward to that, right? That dog pressure. It was such a good fight. Disappointing. Disappointing, but it is what it is, man. That's how this game goes sometimes. Yo, we're 2 subscribers away from 47,900. Make sure you guys hit that damn subscribe button. We're 2 subs from 47.9. I know we're going to hit 48 tomorrow, but let's hit 47.9 right now. I'm sure there's 2 people here who haven't hit subscribe. Happy 100th lunchtime lives to the people. Let's go, Stormy Normie. What's up, big dog? You needed this motivation. You've been lacking since the weather has been so bad and cloudy. Well, MMA Tubby, I'm glad that you could get some motivation here. You like the Ardelean plus 3.5? I think she's live to win a round. I see a split decision. You're fucking exhausted and have mandatory overtime tonight. You're just making burgers so you can have decent food finally today. Damn, Ocumace. I hope you have a great burger. That sucks. You got mandatory OT. That's annoying as fuck. That's aggravating. Check this out. Let's see what it is, Casey. Gustavo says Trevin Giles fell and hit his head after a weight cut. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Let's listen to this. I'm going to play this audio for you guys. So this is inside info from Andreas Gustafsson of exactly what happened with Trevin Giles.
Yes, as you all have already heard, the fight is off. My opponent pulled out this morning. Apparently he fell during the weight cut and hit his head. It sucks. I am ready. I'm on weight. I have prepared for this. And yeah, of course it sucks really bad. But we have faith. We hope they can find a replacement soon. So stay tuned for any updates.
Does he have dip in his lip or is his lip just messed up? I think it's got to be that he's got some chewing tobacco in, right? Because it's all right. Or is that from getting punched? No, I don't think anybody's fighting him on a day's notice. I'll be surprised if they find a replacement. Danny Gay can step in. It's crazy. I don't think they'll find anybody. I think maybe he'll fight a few weeks. It might be a knot from getting punched. Yeah, but it looks like it could be dip too. You would change your name from MMA Tubby to MMA Jacked after? Let's go, MMA Tubby. Do it. Yeah, I want you to be MMA Jacked. Gustafsson's kind of a monster, bro. He's just a savage pressure fighter. I'm sure he'll still get his show pay because, you know, he can't control Giles pulling out. And he comes from Sweden. He had to make a long flight. Yeah. You replace him. Got to do heavyweight, catch weight, though. You'll get KO'd for you guys to win money. That's funny as fuck. That's true support of the community, bro. Is the pick flip Filho now? I feel so iffy. Eli, thank you for $1.99. I'm sitting on it. I'm doing the weigh-in show after this stream. I'm going to make my decision live. I like to do it like that sometimes. I'm very 50-50. Thank you for $1.99, Eli. You see Wonder Boy's scheduled to fight Gabriel Bonfim? I did not see that. Is that true? Oh, shit. Wonder Boy versus Bonfim is a crazy-ass fight. Also, chat, we're about to hit 100 likes. I already shadow boxed it up for the, Cody Durden special guest appearance. But I want to get the thunder rolling some more and get 100 likes. So make sure 8 of you hit the likes. Make sure 2 of you hit the subscribe button because I want to hit 47,900. We're actually at 47,899. We're 1 subscriber away from setting a new goal. Pretty amazing. Probably not. No, I'm not going to go to any events this year. I'm here streaming, man. You know, I got work to do during the events. You got to rewatch the Dirty interview? Definitely, bro. Definitely. Thank you for subbing, Trevin Giles. Early lean, Wonder Boy, Bone Fim. As much as I want to pick Wonder Boy, I feel like you got to just go with the younger guy, Bone Fim. Yeah, Gustafsson's fight's canceled, bro. So that bet's off the book. Durden is the fucking dude. Hey, 47,901. Thank you, guys. Yes, I'm live streaming the event tomorrow. Thank you, guys. We're hitting 48K tomorrow. 48K tomorrow. Oh, this is going to be crazy. 48K tomorrow? Oh, shit. Bro, just got to give you props. Your lives are awesome. Thank you, Mean Dean, the Chili MD. I appreciate you a lot, bro. I need a fucking drink, man. Let me see if Jersey Girl's available. I'm a lean, mean streaming machine. That's the truth. I'm a lean, mean streaming machine. On the road to 50K. 50K after 316? I will predict more like 49K. That would be my guess. That would be my thought. Hey, the fake MMA guru in the chat. It's not the real guru. But I appreciate the compliment either way on the interview. AJ slowly becoming more powerful. I appreciate that weights experience. Close to 50,000. But yeah, my goal is 50,000 subscribers July. That's my goal. And then before, like 50K before Contender Series. And then with Contender Series, I feel like I'm live to run it to 60K to close out the year for sure. 60K to close out the year would be crazy. And then I think about next year. I'm like, damn, I'll be live to run it to 80K plus. And then the year after that, 100K. Yeah, Guru said he'll collab with me at 100,000 subs, so we'll do something at 100K. Dude, it's going to be crazy the day I hit 100,000 subscribers. I might cry on stream. I'm going to freak out for sure. Because, like, this has been a lifetime commitment for me. You know? Yeah, KZ, are you getting put under for surgery? How's that going to work? Yeah, the real Guru has been here before, but that's not him. KZ will be living lavishly. How do you react if Barber sleeps Aaron like out cold? I'd be freaked out. Thank you for 199. Yeah, I'd be freaked out. I don't see that. I think that's pretty unlikely. I think maybe like a decision is more likely. Thank you for 199. Agent, my guy, you should do a Jones situation video and reaction for the fans. Not a bad idea. Today I got the weigh-in show, so if I was to do it, it would have to be next week. Friday is dedicated to the weigh-in show. You know? That's what I do Friday. It's weigh-in show galore. Weigh-in show only type shit. I'm locked into the weigh-in show. Aswell didn't look bad, bro. He normally fights at 45. I think he was chilling. He looked all right. I think he looks fine. I'm looking at the face-offs right now. Bro, no way Ludovic Klein is 5'7" and Gamrot's 5'10". I knew that was a fake statistic. They're like the same height. Bro, Macy Barber looked like a dead woman on the scale. Big news, my brother. Hamzat's training with Saldiev, Abdul Rashid. Brother, DDP is cooked. Hey, Robin, big W. I appreciate you. AJ, when you hit 100,000 subs by 1 year from now, because your momentum you're building, all these subscribers will tell their friends. I hope so, Party of 7. It'd be amazing. But I appreciate every subscriber, man. I enjoy the journey, man. No rush. All just enjoyment every beautiful day. Bro, you accept a lot of compliments. You don't seem to have that Italian traditional superstition. I think the old school has where they would say a prayer, be worried when people praise them. Yeah, no, I don't have that superstition, bro. I'm American, you know, I'm Italian nature. My grandparents are straight out of Italy. My dad from Canada grew up speaking Italian only. That was his first language. But no, I don't have superstition. I'm a very logical person, bro. I'm not genuinely superstitious. I think that's kind of, you know, archaic, I guess, to be honest with you. Like, you can have a little superstition, but what, people compliment you and that's a bad thing? I don't know, man. I believe in the positive mentality, and people saying positive things to you is only positive. It's not some magical negative that's just going to come get you, you know? Thank you for $4.99, Eli. Do you think if they get the Jones fight done and you see Jones get knocked out cold, what would be your craziest reaction? How do you think you react? I think I'd probably be like, what the fuck? John Jones is out. Aspinall with the right hand. Something like that. He became the champ. But it'd be a lot more enthusiastic because it would actually be happening. That's like a complete fake reaction, you know? But I'll freak the fuck out. Ah! AJ shipped me some medical pen skis. I'm going to be back on the rips again this weekend. I'm glad I took a break. Bro, I'm fucking not even touching the pens. The pens are off my list, man. They call me No Pen J anymore. Straight savage rips. That's it. You're rewatching Gon versus Jones. People forget, man. Jones slipped that punch. It took his back so fast. Gon has all the attributes too and still lost. But the ground skills of Aspinall are a lot better. You're going to jump up and tear your ACL again if Tom KOs Jones. You know what? Valid reason to go get a second surgery would be that. That's funny as shit. I'm just excited, bro. Next month starts the UFC Savage cards. Like, every card next month is good shit. Every card next month is savage. You probably don't remember me, but I've been sober since last year. Was living in a trailer, and now I'm living in a 2-story house in a nice ass neighborhood. Well, Fiddly D, I actually remember your name from chat. Congratulations. Congratulations. The MMA Guru China is the craziest thing I've ever seen. What the fuck is that? That's insane. Sorry, Brendo. I didn't mean to not give you props, man. I was just telling him. How have I been? I've been good. I've been enjoying streaming, been dropping fire content. The channel's been popping off. We're almost at 50,000 subs. I feel like we've been on like a hiatus from good fights for a while, and June starts the good fights again. Badass pay-per-views, badass fight nights. June is the month of the UFC fan. That's how I feel. June is the month of the UFC fan. Allegedly, Thomas' great jiu-jitsu game. We've seen him get heel hook. True, but that was years ago. That was well before the UFC. Yeah, Petr Yan and Marcus McGee got booked. I don't really understand that fight. I don't really get it. It's really random to me. I was like, huh. I was like, that's weird. Be honest, AJ. For $1 billion, would you let Francis have his way with you? Nobody would know, and it would only be for 10 minutes. Be honest. You know, I don't need $1 billion that bad. I'd rather not fucking be in that situation. So thank you for the $4.99, but I'm gonna hard pass on letting Francis Ngannou have his way with me. That sounds pretty bad. Thank you for $4.99 though to ask it. Jesus, that's crazy. Jesus. Ave Maria. Sounds terrible. What's up, Cool Breeze, Tony? How you feeling, man? I'm chilling, bro. I just had a badass fucking Cody Durden guest appearance. I got a weigh-in show to do after the stream. I'm living lavishly. I need some food, though. I'm getting hungry. Someone should dub all your videos in Hindi and Spanish. I can do Mandarin. Time to take MMA Experts Global. Bro, MMA Experts Global. I don't know what the fuck. Mi amigos, UFC, Vegas, Eden Blanchfield, Macy Barber. Yes, I don't know. That's crazy. Yeah, if people want to do that, Mandarin J would go hard. I build this huge following in Japan. I have like a Japanese channel that has like 10 million subscribers. Yeah, Erin's definitely a lock. She's locked in for me, Julio. Yeah, I don't get Marcus McGee versus Petr Yan. It just seems like a random fight. I don't think it's any bit sensible. It's so random. It's such a random fight. I just don't get it. I was confused by it when I saw it. I was like, huh? It's like, what are we doing, bro? I agree. Marcus McGee versus Font's way better. Thoughts on the Strip Jones petition? You know, the Strip Jones petition is cool to see the fans speaking out against this fucking heavyweight stalling. But it's up to the boss man, Dana White. I don't think 1 million petitions signees would change Dana's mind. Yeah, the UFC is making fights that don't make sense at all these days. Kind of weird, right? It's like, what the fuck? It's like, this is the fight we're going to make, huh? It's like I didn't expect that. I feel the same way. Weird. Weird time as a fan. Also, guys, run the likes up. I want 110, so hit that like button. All right, MMA Guru China. I'm looking forward to watching your Chinese breakdowns. Chandler said that January 26, Conor McGregor. Oh my God. No interest. Let's do the Nate Diaz versus McGregor fight. That sounds a lot better. Nate Diaz McGregor moves the needle way more. I don't need to see Conor McGregor fight Michael Chandler. I think it's pointless. It's pointless at this point. There's 0 point to doing it. I have no interest in that fight. None. Zilch. 0. Zilch. 0. Oh, yo, AJ, what happened when you got jumped? I just got jumped on some bullshit. You can go watch the Bobby Green, Grant Dawson live stream. I'll talk about it there. Sushi Friday, dog. Might get some pad thai on the side, but that's it. Sushi Friday's locked in. Gene Silva, Diego Lopes. Sounds fabulous. I'm down. That seems like a crazy ass fight. What's up, Casual Degenerate? You missed out on the guest appearance, the Cody Durden Savage appearance on the stream. Hey, happy birthday, MMA Paradox. Thoughts on Barber missing weight? She's about to get whooped. I'm picking her in Blanchfield. I'm doing the weigh-in recap show literally right after this stream. Weigh-in recap show should be out before 6 o'clock tonight. Might be out before 5:30. I'm locking the fuck in, chat. On the way to 48K. I know you were Paradox to chat. I know you rebranded. I knew the name. I knew it was you. Weigh-in recap is a must-watch every Friday. Fuck yeah, useless. I'm excited as hell to watch it. Myself. I mean, I might watch it back. Sometimes I'll be watching clips back for sure. 100%. 100%, my brother. 100%. I watch it. I watch it like a savage. Hey, what's up, Michael Varelli? Just joining. What's up, dude? We making money or what this weekend? I believe so, but what sucks is my damn savage fucking parlay got cut because Trevin Giles ended up slipping, falling, hitting his head, and pulling out of his fight with Gustafsson. I had Gustafsson parlayed up with the over in the Gamrot fight. Yeah, it puts me in like a shit spot because now I have to like adapt. Yeah. I don't know. I'll see what I do. Stinks because I really put a lot of work into those parlays. And Gustafsson was a staple of many. Yeah, I'll make a replacement. I have to fucking rebuild. Too many, bro. Too many. It's really annoying. It's frustrating as fuck. It's like I can't just start the video now because the parlays all need to be adjusted. Gustafsson was a parlay piece for my Lock City. Gustafsson was a parlay piece for multiple parlays, many a parlays on this card. And yeah, I don't have that option anymore. So essentially, I'm just redoing all of them. Trevin Giles, fucking, that's what you get for not picking me, AJ. I'll be back. All right. That's funny as shit. Giles is out, bro. We lose such a good fight on the card, too. That was about to be a sensational matchup. So he was taking the fight on short notice. Sounds like a rough weight cut. He ended up like wiping out and hitting his head and then pulling out of the fight. I think Fluffy is supposed to be fighting Roman Delidze next. Chef J about to cook. Stay tuned. Exactly, bro. I'm going to eat a little food and then I'm going to cook. I have my ideas. I have good ideas. I'll make something happen. Klein Gamrot. Fuck the money line. I think they go distance. You are lucky you work from home, KZ. If not, you'd have to find a new job. I think Zahuber and Johnson is 318. What cover is it supposed to be on? You stubbed your toe once, still fought. That's funny, Polaroz. I'm just going to have some eggs for lunch. A few eggs. How are we supposed to pay rent without Gustafsson? I will try my best to find a quality replacement, bro. Not easy to do. Like, I settle down and I make things happen. Then things change. It's like, what the fuck? Parlay gets fucking zapped. KZ is a very optimistic guy. Chat, can we get 110 likes up in here? I'm seeing 109. And also hit subscribe if you're new. Hit subscribe if you're new. Giles taking a lot of fights on short notice. I think his practice and DDP fight were too. Sad to lose the fight, but I'm happy he's potentially not losing another short notice fight. That's fair. I'm picking Bruno Lopes to upset Jacoby. I feel like he finds a way, but I feel like I just don't want to savage dog lock him either, though. I think I could put Bolaji in some confident picks. Lopes all day. You know what I might do? I might have to just say, fuck it. I'm not doing a Lock City parlay this week. I'm going Savage Dog Lock Bruno Lopes. Call it wraps. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. I kind of want to do a parlay more, though. Like, I got to give you guys a Lock City parlay, even if I'm Savage Dog and fucking Lopes. Disappointed. Is what it is. Is what it is, man. Listen, guys, I am going to get up out of here in a second. It's because I want to get to work on my, because this is now business time. I can't just hang out. Now I got to fucking concoct some new parlays because shit's been voided like crazy. Fucking hell. I really hope you guys love the stream. Hey, Jordan Harper, where you been, dog? I'm glad you made it, though. You rewind a little bit on this stream. If you rewind a little bit, you can see my full interview with Cody Durden. Bruh, W. I want to close out the stream with 120 likes, though. I think that's only fair. For my 100th lunchtime live, we should be able to get 120 likes, man. I'm leaving in a couple minutes. Oh, my God. You know, it wouldn't be an AJ lunchtime live without me ripping a burp into the fucking mic and just having a good time. I'll even give you guys a send-off, a little seated shadow box like a savage. I'll throw some fisticuffs. It is what it is. I got to. As we hit 120 likes. Look at these generous gems. Not streaming tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. Bro. The weigh-in show is going to be up. The weigh-in show's locked in. I'll give you guys a send-off Ripskis if you want. Is that what you guys want? What do you guys want? Let me know. Let me know down below. What do you guys want? Do you want to send off Rip? Is that what you want from me? Oh, fuck yeah. I'm going to see all you savages tomorrow. You better come through. You better come through. Of course. Yeah, it's the right way to do it. I know you guys wanted it from me. I know you guys wanted some thunder from me. I can't avoid it. I can't avoid shit. I can't avoid shit from the people. They say they want it, they get it. It is what it is. It is what it is, you know? Motivational quote. Listen, it's not where you are today. It's where you will be. And the difference between you, where you will be, and where you are today is only the actions that you choose to take. Anything is possible. All you have to do is say yes. All you have to do is say yes. Okay? All you have to do is decide. Fuck it. Let me lay the chalk. Let me lay the fucking chalk down. All you have to do is fucking decide to push it to the limit. All you have to do is decide to make it happen. Cody Durden was giving you inspiration talking about his dream. Talking about his dream. Getting to the UFC. Making something of himself. Going for it. You can do that in anything. You don't have to be a fighter to fight the fight. Everybody fighting the good fight. Some people doing it in a cage, but everybody's doing it in life. That's my mentality. I think that's the philosophy. I think that's the right way to be. I'm so happy the UFC is back tomorrow. I'm so happy I got the weigh-in show today. I'm so happy I'm bringing you guys thunder every single motherfucking day. All right? I feel like we're just getting started, man. We're not even at 50,000 subscribers yet. I feel like shit gets real once we pass, like, I don't know, 80K, once we're on the way to 100. But damn, bro. 50,000 is going to feel really special. I'm hype as fuck for 50K. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not in 1 month, pero one day I will be UFC champion. The Tard lock, still Nascimento. I never called him the lock. Nascimento might lose. That's a 50-50. I have to create a new Lock City parlay. I have to adjust hella parlays. Buy some crypto right now. What do you want me to buy here? No. What am I buying right now on stream? What am I buying right now? What am I buying right now? What are you telling me? Let me see what's going on in crypto. The crypto game. Of course, bro. We're back on the downswing. Fucking hell. Back on the downswing. Back on the downswing. Back on the motherfucking downswing. But we'll be back. Moving on up. Hey, we're at 47,904 subscribers. You guys are fucking savages. You guys are savages. Holy hell. Holy hell. A pizza party at 50K. Like a warm pizza pie. That's amore. Bro, if we did a pizza party stream, like, yo, everybody get a pizza, eat it with me. I'll be bringing guests on stream. I don't know. I might do like a super guest focused stream at some point. You want to join the podcast? If you're a member, you can come on in. I'm going to be eating. I'm going to be chopping it up and bullshitting. This is a podcast view. This is a lunchtime live with the people. I'll probably do that at some point. A lunchtime live people's edition, which is going to be like you guys are part of the show. The people of the show, not just me. Listen, guys, I am signing off because I want to eat and I want to do my video. If I didn't have to redo all these parlays, I would stay a little longer. But I got shit to get done. I got business to handle, chat. I love you all. Thanks for the support. W's to the community. And I'll see you guys for the weigh-in show in a little bit.